So it's the Daily Lands. Whoa! Look who's here! It's the Daily Landsblog here. I'm your host, Michael Landsberg, and this is my co-host, Brando Landsberg. Yeah, Brando, you go inside. Follows orders instantly. Hope you're doing okay. Talking yesterday about the caregiver and what the caregiver can do, and the more I talk about it, the more I realize that people don't talk about this. That this is a whole area that we need to explore. But I got to tell you about my week last week. Was in London, had this amazing opportunity by the city of London, given this opportunity to talk to inside and outside workers, and that means you've got lawyers, you've got clerks. I still don't know what a clerk does, actually. The clerk actually has a whole office, and people said, wow, I work in the clerk's office, and I'm going, what the hell does a clerk actually do? And then you have outside workers, people that actually physically keep the city afloat, and they came wearing the physical things, with the fluorescent vests. You know those vests, right, Case? You know what I'm talking about, right?
You have one.
Yeah, I actually have one, and that's a story for a different day, but it was amazing because I get to share, and I get to share the things that I've learned from having been there. And what it's like is that would you want to hear stories of what Africa is like, what the wild is like from someone who'd never been there? Similarly, do you want to hear stories about mental health and what you need if you're struggling and what it's like from someone who hasn't been there? So it was a great week. And Friday night I was in Peterborough. We made an announcement on Friday night. We announced that on November the 21st in Peterborough, we will be putting on an event. We will have Theo Fleury there. We will have Haley Wickenheiser there. Luke Richardson will be there. And I think we're calling it Landsberg and Friends. I didn't choose that name, by the way. It's for another great charity, so it'll be SickNotWeak and Team 55 with amazing Dave Pogue. I'll be giving you details of that in the future. And right now we're putting our heads together and we're talking about what's our next event. What can we do? Should we go into a place like Sarnia? I mean, we're this tiny little operation, and we have to sort of pick our points at this point. It'd be great if we had this massive operation and we could travel around spreading the message. Maybe that's down the road. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because we need to be.